morning this morning we find ourselves at the International Rose Test Garden in Portland, Oregon. Why did we come here? Number one, it's free. If you're looking for free things to do in Portland, this is one of the places you need to come. This place is just immense. As we walk and as we talk throughout the course of the morning, we'll talk a little bit about the history of the garden and what they do here and what they have done here, when it was established, and why it's so important to Portland, and how it played a part in Portland becoming the city with the name, the City of Roses. So this garden was established in conjunction with the Portland Rose Society. The Rose Society was established in 1889, just from people that loved the roses. All right, the garden itself is a result of the influence of the Portland Rose Society that was established in 1889. They were just a group of people that wanted to show off their roses, and as time went on, it became more and more famous. By 1905, there were over 200 miles of city roads in the Portland area that were lined with rose bushes. 200 miles in the space of about 15 years, and so as a result of that, that's why this became known as the City of Roses. In this garden right now, they have over 10,000 rose bushes and 650 different types of roses. All right, so one of the things that's interesting about the history of this place is that in the mid-1950s, 19-teens, the people were getting ready to, or they were in the midst of World War I. World War I was just the war to end all wars is what they called it, and so there were people that heard about the garden over here. And so different countries began sending their roses over here because they were afraid of, with the bombings and the things that happened during war, that the flowers, the roses in their country were going to become extinct. And so they sent them over here to protect them. So in essence, this garden in Portland was the salvation of roses worldwide after the First World War. So we're going to go through and we're going to show you some of the different types and different colors, different styles. There's big ones, there's little ones, there's thick ones, there's thin ones, there's all sorts of different colors. We found one last week, or a few minutes ago, that had a trunk on it that looked like a tree. I've never seen a rose tree before. I've seen rose bushes, but never rose trees. So anyway, we'll show you some of the interesting things that we find, and when or the tidbits that we come up with, we'll share them with you. So you can see some of these, the different styles of flowers and stuff that are here. This one is grown around this lamppost. There's one on the other side of the entrance here too. And this is actually the entrance to the arboretum that they have down here. And the arboretum is a bowl area. I'm not sure what they do there, but the gentleman that's sitting down there was playing a flute, a Japanese flute. Kind of Japanese movie. And if we look over here, just the different colors in these things are absolutely spectacular. Just so you know, this is an easy place to find. I mean, if you're coming from anywhere, it's about 5 or 10 minutes off of Interstate 5. You just follow the directions up the hill to Washington Park, and this garden is inside of Washington Park. There's quite a few other things to do here. The Japanese gardens, I saw on the way in there was a sign for a Holocaust memorial. So I mean, there's many things to do in this park. I don't know if all of them are free. The only thing we had to pay for here was the parking. It was like $3 for an hour and a half. So it's not that big a deal, but it's a beautiful place. And right now the weather, it's morning, so the clouds are here. It's overcast and it's cool. So that it's not like walking out in the sun when it's oppressive or anything. We want you to see the just the scope of this garden, just as my wife is panning right now. I mean, this thing goes all the way down. You can see the cement thing in the middle of the walkway down there, and this goes again the double past that. And this is only the upper level that you can see. So when we said there are 10,000 or more than 10,000 rose bushes in here and more than 650 types of rose, you understand that's not an exaggeration. This is just an absolutely beautiful, tranquil setting. Again, Portland's famous for it. Portland is the city of roses. This is the rose garden. Many of these are hybrids that you can't find anywhere. They're one of a kind. But it's just gorgeous. I know that the flowers bloom from April to October, I believe is what I've heard. And so you have a big window of time to be able to come and check these out. All right, so you can see here that we're in the middle of the garden right now, and there's a place down in front of us there where there's 3 arches, and we've seen all sorts of people come in there for different types of pictures, from formal pictures that people take that are all dressed up in costumes, and other people just because of the beauty of it. You know, the arches are used a lot in weddings and different types of romantic settings. My wife wanted me to get down on one knee and propose to her in front of the arches, and my response is, why? We're already married. But I guess I'm just not the romantic that she wants me to be, you know. So, but you can look around as my wife is panning the camera. You can see just what we were talking about with the different types of roses: white ones, red ones, pink ones, purple ones, orange ones, yellow ones, mixtures of colors. I mean, it's just a beautiful setting, and you can see that it's a popular place. We're not the only ones that know about it. So on the hillside here, it's really tranquil. But if you're going to come to a place like this and you got little kids, leave them home if they're cranky. Other people don't want to hear your kids screaming and hollering at the rose garden where they come to enjoy it and be tranquil.
So anyway, we're out and about.
All right, so we finished our tour of the rose garden. Enjoyed it immensely. I would recommend it highly. We spent about an hour and a half here just walking around. We left mostly because of just so many people, and neither one of us likes to be in a huge crowd of people. You can't take the pictures that you want. You can't enjoy things the way that you want. So anyway, come early, come with time, come with patience. Don't come with kids. Just to recap, we're at the International Rose Test Garden. There are over 10,000 rose bushes that are here, and 650 different types of roses that are prevalent in the fields behind me. Beautiful setting. It's been around. The society itself that founded this has been around since 1889. The garden was taken over by the Portland Parks Department in 2017, and so they've had it for a couple of years. But it's a beautiful place, right off of I-5, maybe no more than 10 minutes off of Interstate 5. It's free, and it's part of the reason that the city of Portland has their name, the City of Roses. So until next time, tune in. If you like this, become a subscriber so you get notified. My wife's letting me do this one just to attract an English clientele. Most of the videos that she does are in Spanish because that's her native tongue, but she goes around to some interesting places and sees some interesting things and talks about some interesting things. And we would love to have your feedback and just have you as part of our group. So again, have a great day. Enjoy the roses. There's a saying that says, "Stop and smell the roses." Do it today. Bye-bye.